Hello, welcome to our playthrough of Dungeons 4, and now let's head into our episode. Oh yeah, I will never use all of this.
Jubilant supporters of the clearly good and legitimate King Halfrant were on their way to Tanos's feast.
It is... hold on. Why? There.
Manivores have been discovered in your dungeon. Your enemies are in the dungeon.
Actually, no, nope, that's fine for now.
A new area has been unearthed in the dungeon.
Yep.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
Ah, but we got the traps to deal with it. Why? What is going on here?
Man, these heroes, they die faster than flies.
Thalya! That's just barbaric! Stop it! We are having a party here!
Ah. For now... Door...
Payday.
Well, that's as far as they made it. So I'm not gonna worry too much. Because I still have to go through this. But I will queue up a door there. Cool.
The first magic battery had been completed. Now, all that was left was for it to be turned a few degrees to the north.
What?
Under
No,
a full
we
moon
completed
on a
that
clear night with a light westerly wind.
a
and
while
then
ago.
For a one-armed Kenuvati maiden to speak the magic formula over it while riding a horned wobble panther.
Alright, let's...
I beg your
Well,
pardon?
hold on.
Just a little joke on my part. All the magic devouring evil had to do was toss the magic battery onto a brewing kettle
Yes.
to boost it.
I want to do... Oh, oops! That's supposed to be... Hold on. That's supposed to be a graveyard, Goofy. There we go. That's my...
Other guests had managed to reach the feast unmolested.
That's okay. We're about to end this in 10 seconds. You're a dead assassin. I just want to see if that can be... Yes, I think one of these is enough. Oh, does it take... It might take more than one. Hold on. Oh, no, it doesn't. We drop them in and it'll... okay. So once we have a sacrificial pit, we can generate evil. So if I wanted a quick burst of evil... Hi, guys. Because of the sacrificial pit, It takes a while for it to chew through. Right? Or does it make blight? Hold on. To generate blight. So we've just generated a ton of blight. Okay. Oopsie, that's my bad. Okay. Alright, so no batteries there, but it is a way to chew up extra batteries. Alright, let's finish this. Yeah, and then we'll... Actually, I think we'll end here for today.
A good half of the abandoned cellar below the cathedral was now filled with blaze beer. Henceforth, all little snots in the vicinity were forbidden to smoke.
Something is going on down there.
The cellar below the cathedral was filled to bursting with blazed beer. Thalya and the explosive evil went about setting off the fireworks with huge grins on their faces.
Oh, I can hardly wait. Time to push the big red button.
That should end it.
The fine dust indifferent evil had ignited a fulminant display of fireworks. The Cathedral of Light was now just a smoking crater, as was much of the city surrounding it. A large number of the heroes who had just celebrated their resurrection suddenly found themselves piles of ashes.
That was a great celebration. I like making an entrance with a bang. Yoo-hoo, Father, are you still there? Are you that sad little pile of ashes over there? Good, good. Can I just sit out on my balcony and drink wine for the rest of the game?
But the news of Tanos' passing was premature. He and Tristan had survived the explosion.
Thalya, you evil bitch. I knew you'd show up, but you won't get me that easily.
Yeah, doesn't
How the hell
he
did
look
you
like a
guys
dark elf?
survive that?
Tristan and I were dancing on the table during the explosion. 100% solid oak. 30% off if you picked it up yourself. Who can say no to that?
Stupid brand name merchandise, but whatever. I'm actually rather happy. Your survival means that I can now kill you again.
Evil will never triumph over me. Well, at least not twice. Die, Thalya!
Yeah, we got them all, and a new passive skill, new hired circle. You see, I'm not sure it's needed. The cheaper stuff, yes. I will never say no to cheaper stuff.
Tanos' crusade against Thalya. Thalya had once again turned Tanos against her and aroused his holy fury. An epic battle was about to begin.
Okay, so in order to get this, complete... Okay, so this is beat it. Create 5 ghost heroes. And only use undead creatures. We can do that. I don't want to start it yet. There's only like 20 minutes or less left to the recording session. We'd barely get into it. Wouldn't be worth it. So we're going to end here. Thank you very much for joining me. So the next stage, only undead. I did look it up. There are 20 missions. So somehow we still have 9 left to go. I'm enjoying the game. I find it fun. Yeah. Like I said, I hope you enjoy watching. Again, even if you see the story, you know, can you do it quicker, faster, more efficient? You know, how would you build your dungeon? What would you use undead in that map, or would you stick with pure horde like I did? Or would you do a mix of horde, demons, undead? You know, you do your thing. And again, they're patching it on a regular basis. It is only, how much is it? It's $50. So it's not super cheap. I would argue, you know, if you love these games, definitely worth the money. If you like this style of game, definitely worth the money. If it's more of a, I'll get it when it's cheaper, then wait to get it when it's cheaper. But it's definitely a game I would recommend everyone play at least once. If you're an RTS fan, or a strategy fan, or a base building. Oh, but we're recording less. Okay, hold on. Let me do some math. We may actually have to play. I think we have to play. So, we do this, let's go ahead and hop in. We're limited to the undead. So, since we're limited to the undead, I think that's pretty good then. No demon love. So we can only use undead. Otherwise, it's a weird amount of minutes for recording.
Tanos and his foster daughter Thalya once again faced each other in a merciless battle. Tanos had rounded up the last of his allies to resolve the battle once and for all.
Father, do you really want to go that far? Thalya may have lost her way, but in the end, surely we can still talk to her and come to an agreement.
Son, I am impressed with how much you still believe in the good in your stepsister. But the time for talking is over. Thalya was able to get me once through my goodness. That won't happen to me a second time. The Gauntlet of Finitude gives us a chance to beat Thalya. Rise, men! It is time once again to enter the service of good and incinerate evil once and for all in the purifying fire of the light.
Tanos used the Gauntlet's power to revive the heroes once again and call them back from death. They rose from their graves and marched towards the dungeon as Tanos commanded.
Onward, you noble warriors! Receive the blessing of the blazing flame and bring doom upon my foster daughter.
So potions aren't worth it. The gobblers aren't needed.
As if a few old heroes from the last century would still have anything to say about that.
I
the traps
wonder.
are trained and the creatures polished. Or the other way round. Whatever. Time to die, old man.
Oh, that's just a mess.
The insidious evil's traps performed admirably. It was certainly an excellent idea to increase their number. Tanos was protected by the Gauntlet of Finitude's power, but Thalya knew that its power was limited.
You did?
Then we have no choice but to wait until Tanos runs out of juice before we can take care of him. But then, at least I have time to choose a beautiful new spear to stick his head on this time.
Okay. So, F2, control 9. Great. 3 ways in. First thing I think we have to research. First thing I think we have to do is get this going. So we don't need gobblers. One more. Sorry. We are gonna need this. Alright. So let's leave. We do that. That's, well, hold on. That's quite a bit of room for undead. There's training. Is it just gold? No, it's gold and evil. So this we, well, this we don't ignore. This we don't ignore. This we don't. We only can use undead. That is the limiter. Okay. Let's get the gold flowing. I feel like we're gonna walk into traps, but I also don't feel like I have much of a choice. Oh. So there's 3 ways in. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Alright, yeah, but a lot of room to move and expand and that sort of thing. Need to fill that in. Don't need to fill that in, that's fine.
Your little snots have dug into a spider nest.
That's what I was kind of afraid of. Basic door, basic door. Basic door, basic door.
It's payday.
All right. And how do we do? All right, good. We cleared out the spider's nest.
Your little snots have dug up a spider.
That's what I was afraid of. So let's definitely expand this. Much in a similar way. We're only using undead. Let's put... I don't think we're going to need a lot of evil. Let's switch these around. As weird as it seems. Not sure how to do that, to be honest. Oh, they need to heal. I think
Manivores have been discovered in your dungeon.
Shit. Those need to be taken care of sooner rather than later. We do need a front line of some sort. Okay. This is just straight up gold. Gold. And there's just patches of gold all over the place here. This is just a mess, but okay. How do I get evil? We can only use undead. We need to create 5 ghost heroes. I'm not sure how to do that. Cheap. No, we can't get there.
Men, it is time
Right,
to
here they
eradicate
come.
evil once and for all. Forward, and take no prisoners.
Tanos set his troops in motion. Increased attacks on the dungeon were inevitable from now on.
Okay. Like we've got a potential gold vein here. Oh boy. A very large gold vein here. Okay. Let's expand the graveyard. That's pretty cheap. you. Put that in.
A combat-heavy patrol walked the graveyards here to keep an eye out for grave robbers.
They're
Ah.
right on the money with Tanos and my dim-wit stepbrother then.
All right,
But of
hold
course,
on.
they don't get questioned.
F2.
I do. It's probably because I'm a dark elf. Damn racists.
And the general of the absolute evil's army of the dark.
Yeah, well, that too. Tough.
Enemies are in the dungeon.
Enemies or patrol first? That is the question. How much do I need to get to 3? 50. I mean, because of the traps.
The unscrupulous evil had slain a hero in the dungeon, as so many times before, by the way. But now, it was contemplating whether it might be time to build an ice tomb. There, dead heroes could be brought back to join the prowling evil side as wafting ghost heroes.
That would be something.
Very
And
good.
we more or less make the heroes fight for us. All right, you little snots. Build an ice tomb. Erect a hero's grave and drag those mutilated hero corpses over here pronto!
That should be enough for that. Let's put an ice tomb here for now.
Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
Yeah, all the banshees died. If the banshees keep dying, I can't do much other than...
My friends, it is time to visit one of these graveyards.
Tanos and his fanatical followers, along with Tristan, set out to jump through a portal to one of the graveyards. It would be exciting to see what they would do there.
Probably pick themselves out a couple of nice graves and coffins. Come on, creatures. Let's reduce them to mush. Let's pound them into dust. Let's cover them in vinegar.
One there.
because it
So do I need at least 5? Yeah, they need to
This
heal.
looks like the perfect spot. Son, this is where we will find more good, strong fighters for our cause.
In a graveyard? Father,
Okay.
I am not sure if this is really the right way for the
Okay.
light.
I need how much?
Naturally, son. Just
250.
trust me.
I
I have the
easy.
gauntlet of finitude and the goddess's support. Bringing a few noble warriors back briefly from the realm of the dead for a good cause is in no way reprehensible.
I doubt that. Wrong.
And so Tanos sent resurrected heroes marching towards the warding evil.
So do I have to... Oh, they portaled in. So do I have to hit up the graveyard and wreck it? Yeah, okay. That is a ton of gold we're going to be getting from that. Oops. Just gave that out for more gold. And they'll do their thing, and then we'll fill it back in.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Yep. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I think these two are going to go
Undead Evil now
this
had
way.
an ice
I
tomb
do.
complete with a fancy hero's grave at its disposal. All that was needed now was the corpse of a hero for the process to be set in motion.
Alright, so this first, then this. We're going to... We have very little evil, so what we're gonna do is blow this. Wrap this around.
Is that all you got, Daddy? Your pathetic heroes can't even come close to beating me.
We're gonna sacrifice a little evil production. Oh. F2. What happens if I visit that grave now? Reach this first.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Great, they leveled up. Right, because I have nowhere to currently store the evil. Duly noted.
Ding dong, it's payday. A gold vein is almost exhausted.
Oh, shit. Alright. Get that going. Blow this. That should be all the evil we need. There we go. Problem. Go up, grab this.
Defend the dungeon heart.
Shit. Alright. Choices have to be made. Defend the dungeon heart first. How is it a transition period? Alright. No. Oh, it is off. Oh. There we go.
My portal will soon be ready, my friends. Remain vigilant and let us do good.
Pull this in. Start mining that out if needed.
Time to revive more heroes with the Gauntlet of Finitude.
F2. Guys, please take care of that.
Onward, defenders of the true good. Take off your musty
So if
robes
I take
and then
this
up to battle.
and throw them there. Ah, yes. So we're gonna need at least 5 of these. Gotcha. So we grab a dead hero, throw it in here, and it produces an evil version of whatever hero we grab. Duly noted. Don't need gobblers. Do need this. Basics. 200. Don't need it. Well, I do need this. Alright, that's just gold, so that unlocks this. Alright.
The Calling Heroes from the Grave Eagle had summoned its first ghost hero.
Yes.
Gazed
Thank you.
with satisfaction at the newest addition to its army of evil.
Cool. Control 9. Right. Take care of that.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
This. How much is it? 400. Ah, we don't have the bits. Could go either way. I'm involved. I'll get a melee hero next.
Thalya had defeated a wave of Tanos' heroes.
That'll work. Oh, not the harpy. I'll figure it out later. Oh, we're gonna need help. Yeah, we actually do we rush up to batteries? I don't think so. All right, we can dig through this now. What is going on here then? That's weird. We'll let that sit. Great, they're dead. F2. There we go. Where is she?
It's payday.
Okay. So they literally just get... Oh, I can't. Three, 4.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
Yep. Yes, they are. Oh. Oh. I think a warden. I am curious what happens if we grab up the priest. F2. Nope. Just out of curiosity. We're just gonna take a look. Mm-hmm. Here. Okay. So we can't connect these two to make this all windy. Ah, he says. So we still can't dig there. Ah. Interesting. Oh, appreciated. Give us plenty of gold. Oh. You. And that. Great. So we need evil as all. Oh. Alright. Basic doors, basic attacks. Thank you. Alright. Gold, not an issue. Evil.
A gold vein has been mined out.
That's fine. Not going to be an issue.
Don't worry, son. We will win this battle, and good shall prevail. Maybe later, We can even resurrect Thalya and try to convert her to the good. Would you like that?
I think so, Father. I hope you know what you're doing.
Of
No, he
course, son.
Interesting. What is... Oh, hello.
Warriors of good, I call you. Rise up,
Interesting.
you guardians of light.
We
Hey,
need to
son,
make
There
5.
seems to be a small
Right.
snag with the gauntlet. I was trying to resurrect a lot more heroes.
I'm afraid its power is used up, Father. Perhaps it will recharge over time.
Huh? That is heresy.
Do I want more
How
creatures?
am I supposed
One
to
more
do
of
the work
these.
of the goddess and the purifying flame like this? One of you is an unbeliever. Confess!
Okay, he's losing it. Alright, F2. Let's go to the surface.
In his rage, Thanos struck one of the heroes, an amazingly evil act that earned him, well, evilness. Interestingly enough, this seemed to charge the gauntlet of finitude.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, that's interesting. I would have missed that detail if that narrator hadn't mentioned. Excellent. Here, you brave warriors. Receive the blessings of the goddess and the light.
Right, so he's gonna go evil.
He's going completely nuts again. And just for the record, I killed the freaking goddess of light!
To arms, dead brothers.
What is this?
Receive the goddess's blessings.
What?
Oh.
What's this crap? I just killed that goddess in the last game.
And now, descend into the underground and bring death upon the creatures of evil.
Alright. So, yeah, what is... So we gotta break the coffins. So he can't
A new
resurrect
area
it.
has been unearthed in the dungeon.
Alright, hold on.
The wood-smashing evil had destroyed the first coffin,
Right.
putting a bit of
Oh,
a
yeah.
stop to Thanos' crazy plan.
And bam! That's how it's done. So, Thanos, foster daddy, guess that makes you look pretty silly, hmm? Forward, creatures. Grab the nearest coffin, chop it up, and use it as a litter box.
The merciless evil had destroyed all the coffins
Hoping
in a
for
graveyard.
more.
Thanos would no longer be able to use
Whoa,
them.
do we get dynamite eventually?
That's exactly the way it's supposed to work.
Alright, let's head down
somehow
here
it's a
real
little
quick.
weird
Oh,
that
no,
we,
never mind.
the
Group up,
evil,
group up, group
are
up.
now destroying graveyards so that Thanos, the good, can't use the corpses there.
Still, it's
luckily nothing
essentially
was in
helping
there.
to define Thanos' character, so that the person in front of the screen also understands that he's a rotten person and deserves
It'll
every
rebuild
ounce of the
automatically.
beating we give him.
The person in front of the screen is playing Dungeons and is
The grandiose evil had vanquished another wave of Thanos' heroes.
Yep, that's fine. How much can I store? 28,000. Oh, wow, we're at cap. Alright. And we'll let it sit. Although, we are going to need... one here. Okay, alright, evil storage. Not that we have a lot, but... Door, door, door. Door, door. Door. Door, door. Door. There. Think. Oh, shit, we're at time. Alright, oh, wow, we can dig all of this out. Hold on.
Enemies are in the dungeon.
Mm-hmm. I have a corpse hard getting the corpses. Yeah, but then if I think this has to be its own thing. I don't know. Okay, I can. Interesting. So they can use potions. Alright, so up and around for now, we'll say like this. And we'll cut back. This way. Okay, before we go too far. Oh, wait, are we gonna get some corpses? I want a warden. Oh. Bollocks. Yep. Okay. So we've got spaces for... stuff. We got more room than I think we do. That makes sense. It'll take a while. But I think we have to stop
to pay a visit
here.
To a graveyard. Make ready.
Okay, so we broke this one. What happens?
Father, what are you doing? You just accidentally knocked this man to the ground.
I'm doing excellently, son. Don't worry. I'm sure he was a heretic. So in fact, all I did was purify a poor lost soul. But I'm fine. Look, I can pull out trees and crush rocks.
Yeah, he's lost it.
This one.
Yeah, we kind of need to get to the...
Tanos indeed seemed massively strengthened by the Gauntlet of Finitude and crushed the rock before him. This had blocked the way to a village, which was now accessible.
Great. So we're going to take that out. I'm going to save here and say thank you very much for joining me. As always, feel free to like, subscribe, or comment. Smash that bell, all that jazz. If you're enjoying the stream or the playthrough, even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've made. Bestest, go on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Thank you very much for joining me, and until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.